Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great, amazing tech video. Well, today we are at Stadium here. I'm testing out the PocoPhone, the PocoPhone F1. After that, we're gonna just explore a lot of stuff inside the PocoPhone F1. I think the PocoPhone F1 is something way to go. I know it came out last year in August, around August there. It's something which is so great. And I think to my own kind of aspect, this is the best smartphone. I can guarantee you to get it. But is it that much worth it? So for further info, let us just get started here. So what do we have inside of here? It's just that we're gonna open the box since it was open already, and something which is great, it's a global version. You can check it out here. It's a global version, which is so great. So I'm gonna keep it aside. Now we have this kind of guy here, which is great, which is something like a PocoPhone. You can get a lot of stuff inside. Let me just share with you guys. You can get a cover, which is good, a silicone case. We can get some paperwork here, which is great. It's 4000 milliampere battery, which is so worth it. So I can keep this aside, and we can open up the cover. We see the silicone case. Is it worth it? As you can check it out, it's just a simple silicone case, which is so great. Let me just keep it here aside. And after getting this silicone case, you can see how vibrant it is. It's just that it's so glossy. And we have the phone here, which is so great. Our phone, the PocoPhone, which is great, which is dope. And we can just insert it inside, which is great. But we have a third-party cover, which is something which is so great. So you can see this cover is more premium than this one. So the one which you're getting is not bad for using it in a couple of days, but for this one, it's more great than this one compared to this one. So let me keep it aside. Now we get a charger here. I forgot about that. We get a charger, which is normal charger. You can check it out. This is just a normal charger. It's not a fast charging, I guess so. I'm inside PocoPhone F1 here, inside of it. And something which is quite amazing inside this phone is just that we can go around the settings side and check it out what's going on. The first thing first, I can go to storage, so some of you guys can see what's happening on the storage side. On the storage side, we have 64 GB of storage, which is quite amazing. 64 GB of storage, which is quite great. And we can go back to memory and check out the RAM. Now the RAM, you can see over here, if I just minimize it, we can just go all the way to about, and we can check it out. It's a 6 GB of RAM, which I find it's so impressive. You know, 6 GB of RAM for right now is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's something which is so amazing compared to 4 GB of RAM. My phone, Xiaomi Mi2, racks on 4 GB of RAM, and it's something which is not bad. But this phone is a killer compared to my Xiaomi, because it has a lot of new things, though they're just like all the same, but this one is a little bit more in performance. Another kind of stuff, it has a Snapdragon 845. We've seen it from the Snapdragon and what they have for us, but I find it to my own kind of aspect, Snapdragon 845 is the way to go. And another kind of stuff, I think to my own kind of aspect, the phone is very great. Now let us just go back here and check out the display. You can see the display, you can tweak around, and we can go back here again to the themes section. We can check out the themes, how it's going on. So this is how it is, and you can see how things they flow. Another kind of stuff, on this theme section we have like a store, which I think to my own kind of aspect for right now in 2019, having a store with a bunch of themes is the way to go. Keeping things smoothly here and there is the way to go. Another kind of stuff, we can just go back here. You can see how recent looks like. It looks great. We can see the smiley face here, which is great. And another kind of stuff, we can just go to manage a cleaner. You can just get your apps ASAP. You can clean your apps and you can just get your phone there. Another kind of stuff is the camera section. Let me just open the camera and share with you guys what's the live. Now the camera looks just like my Xiaomi Mi2, which I thought that they'll be like a little bit like more like Google cameras. I think to my own kind of aspect, it's more great. We can zoom in. I zoom it like 2.6 times. We can just hit the picture. We can view this picture. This picture looks so amazing. Just check it out. I'm just somewhere here, and it's like quite some distance to the place where I am, and it's something which is so great. Another kind of stuff. Let me zoom in the camera side, so some of you guys, you can see we have zoom in for almost like 4.7, which is great. You can check out the picture, how it looks like. It's a little bit more fading, which I think to my own kind of aspect is not quite bad. to what you get on this kind of flagship. So another kind of stuff, this is actually not a flagship, but me, I call it a flagship since it has things which a flagship has. It's like Snapdragon 855, we have seen it from the OnePlus 7, but from this kind of device, we are seeing something which is quite different. So I think to my own kind of aspect, this is way to go. We have bunch of new stuffs. We have night, we have the panorama, we have manual, you can tweak around with photo, we have video, you can just record a smooth video. I like the vintage of the sky, it gives you the naturality with what's going on. So let me just record a slow motion here so some of you guys can check it out. You can see our slow motion somewhere there. Then you can stop it, then you check out our slow motion. You can see how slow motion it is. It's just really slow. We have just to reverse it back. I find it on Xiaomi, whenever you're shooting a video on slow motion, you have to go back again to the playback so as you can return the time code at the normal state where it was. So this is something which is so great, I think, to my own kind of aspect for what Xiaomi give it to us. So this is my thoughts about the Xiaomi PocoPhone F1, and these are my final thoughts about it. I think it's the way to go flagship, and what you get throughout the phone, they are quite immersive stuff. So I hope some of you guys you have checked out a lot of reviews, and this is my final thoughts, and I'm so excited catching this device. So thank you guys for watching. We love this video of today. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, my name is Abdurrahim12. Make sure that you consider subscribing. We are almost hitting 2,300 subscribers, which I think to my own kind of aspect, for you guys, you're amazing. You're just nailing it. I just like that move. So another kind of stuff. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.